Hey everybody, welcome to the week. This is a little Sunday evening reading for you. Actually, it's for whoever needs to hear this message. Deep breath, everybody. Deep breath and blow it out. Deep breath, deep breath. Hope everybody's doing great today or this evening. And as we're preparing to go down the back nine of October here, let's see where we go. This is for whoever needs to hear this message. This is not really connected to any zodiac sign, but it is related to any messages that may come through this reading. What I mean by that is it may not be the whole reading. It may just be a piece of the reading that may resonate for you. That's certainly in your own intuitive sense to tell. Okay? And what is it meant to talk about with you? What is it meant to engage you in? What is it meant to have you see about what's going on currently? So let's see where we go. All right, my friends. Let's see. All right, choosing your path. Choosing your path here. Rainbow blessings. I like that. That's interesting. Breaking trail. All right, a breakthrough is at hand. Breakthroughs can come in a lot of ways. They can come in on little cat feet, to quote the poem, or they can come in like a bulldozer, right? And I feel like right now what's happening is you're opening up and awakening to new things, to new ideas, to new opportunities, to really the awareness that you have the power to choose your path here. And, sometimes when I teach astrology classes, we have a North Node class this week. One of the things that's interesting to me, one of the many things here, is that it's not really about one path. It's sort of like an energy that is to be embraced, or it's a direction that is going to bring you more fulfillment and things like that. So, a lot of people can be in the energy of, oh, I don't want to go toward that, right? North Node, embrace that energy because that means I'm leaving this behind. But really what the North Node and South Node is, it's about balancing those two energies. It's about being able to see things, seeing the path forward and knowing that there's going to need to be some changes or some work put in. And it doesn't necessarily mean this, although this is like physical labor, it can mean mental labor. It can mean all different kinds of effort. Okay. That even though this path is your future, right? In my view, this is just my opinion, astrology is not about hemming you into this is gonna happen, even especially tarot, all of that stuff. You work with the energies, okay? You work with the energies. Nobody's perfect. Everybody is working and learning, and everybody, from the biggest gurus on down to the, most newly awakened souls. And there is no down to, okay? There is no down to. We're all on the same plane here, okay? So notice yourself in that sort of expression of I feel down here or I feel up here. Either way, those things are duality, right? All of these things exist along the same plane. And things can be seen as good or bad, light or dark. That's duality. That's the thing we're trying to work on and trying to integrate for ourselves, which is the path is about integration of all these things and not labeling them as good or bad, but being really a student of your path and seeing it as, sometimes it feels really good to do physical labor. Sometimes it feels really good to have these mental conversations with yourself or with other people that are challenging. Sometimes it feels really good because it's stretching you. So just know that, I'm challenging the idea that, ease and things opening up and all that stuff. If we have a mindset around that is good, Okay. There can also be an energy of taking it for granted because it just opens up to you, right? So there needs to be all these different things in order to balance out this 3D life. Okay, that's what we're doing here in this 3D experience, is learning how to balance all these different energies and learning why bad or good or combativeness or ease or whatever, people can be in your life to be combative, and that's their energy and that's about them. Okay, that's their energy, but it still can teach you things. It still can, if you can get by the whatever they're exhibiting, if you can get by arrogance, if you can get by I don't know. And right, so even in that, I'm saying that, and it doesn't need to be a negative term. It can be someone who has a lot of self-confidence, right? So can you embrace all of these things? 10 of Pentacles. This is one of the cards. This is an interesting thing. This is one of the cards that I think most people are like, it's good. It's always good, right? And 10 of Pentacles can also be super heavy. It can be, something that you're carrying with you that has, the dreams and desires of a family, on the back of someone who's the first college graduate. You know what I'm saying? Like, there can be this beautiful energy of they're all behind me, but it's also like I got a tremendous responsibility here, right? So that's an interest. Thank you for having that drop out the world. Okay, it's an ending to the way we're looking at the world and a new beginning of how maybe the non-duality is coming more into view for some of us. 10 of Cups, another 10. 9 of Wands. I like the 9 of Wands in this deck here. This is for those of you who don't know, this is the Ember and Aura Tarot. Okay, so Page of Cups, seeing things through new eyes. Let's see where we go. Magician. King of Cups, right there, smack dab in the middle. King of Cups, Knight of Wands, 6 of Cups, 10 of Swords. So we got 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, Ace of Cups. Wow. All right. So this is kind of interesting. To me, this is showing the duality of beginnings and endings. A lot of times we see the 10 of Cups as the super most positive card in the deck. The Ace of Cups, also a brand new beginning, but there's an ending that comes first, okay? So even though we're saying, I gotta sneeze. Even though we're seeing the sun coming up on the horizon, there's a certain amount of, and this is not sadness or regret. 10 of Swords is really about like, right, like a difficult feeling skewered from a lot of sides, feeling victimized or feeling in that way. Some of you can feel victimized by other people or people who are coming into your life, and some of you can also see it as an empowering thing that, hey, that's their energy, that's not really about me, but don't push off what it's teaching you, right? Instead, choose to embrace that, send them on their way in love and light, let them deal with their own things, but don't reject the lesson at the same time, right? So there can be this person coming across your path, could be coming from the past. I see Sag here. I see King of Cups, can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or can be really embodying that this person is a magician. Okay, this person is a someone who has a lot to offer, but also has a problem with commitment. All right, I think they're seeing themselves more clearly now. All right, you might have seen this person. This could be a relationship that ended with this, like it's almost like a twin flame. Like they're my highest and best good, and also feeling like in my lowest and low. Right, this person can be capable. Only the people who are closest to us that we allow inside. That's why empaths, I'm going to do the morning message in a second for tomorrow. I'm going to use the empathic deck. That's why empaths can have such a difficult time navigating, because it's the balance of wanting to be open, wanting to be available, wanting to be in this energy, this 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles energy even, and really realizing that that is also baggage, and forgiveness is needed in this, especially in this connection. This feels like a twin flame reading to me. Twin flame energy in the collective can be about learning positive ways, or positive learning, learning ways of being in a relationship that are always moving us forward, okay, that are always moving us into love, always moving, always sharing compassion, always in that way being in this energy of love and compassion. And when the triggers come up for anything you're viewing as negative, right, negative energies, low vibration, anything like that, you're able to see them as a way of climbing this mountain. You're able to see them in such a way that these two things can coexist. And they definitely do. Relationships that are the most impactful, have the most feeling for us, can also have the most difficulty for us, right? It can be in that those things can all coexist. So this person coming in, I feel like you've gone through some kind of portal, or you're going through some kind of portal. We're all definitely going through some kind of portal at the end of 2020 and moving into the age of Aquarius. And so feeling this, leaving behind the old person that you were, leaving behind that. This other person has achieved that, or done that, or been in some kind of parallel channel where they're also doing this kind of work. Their thing, becoming the Magician and the King of Cups here, someone who feels very deeply, likely unable to really be a very good communicator about that. Okay? So the lesson for you may be around forgiveness, maybe around generosity or compassion for this person because of the 10 of Swords that has existed. This other person can be about embracing movement, taking action, being more present, dealing with their issues around commitment. Okay, that can be the lesson for that person. While they love deeply, they really have a hard time in a 3D way of experiencing commitment. So it's almost like both of you are ending these old patterns, World and 10 of Swords. These are endings, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. The one that's missing is the 10 of Wands. So I feel like you're the one who's sort of leading this person up this mountain. I like this 9 of Wands. And being able to show them the possibilities of moving forward into this Ace of Cups. Okay? So let's embrace our lessons. Let's embrace our triggers. Let's, be very open with each other. And I feel like you have no trouble doing that. I feel like this other person might have a hard time communicating their feelings. They communicate more by sex than they do by feeling or emotion. Okay? And I do also see this Magician as somebody now who knows their power. I feel like they've always known their power, but they just weren't able to work with it in a way that was moving them forward into fulfillment. I feel like in the past, it might have been like, woo, I don't know my own strength, like that kind of thing. Strength. This person could have Leo energy to them, or they could have, and they could also have some very strong Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy to them. All right. So I feel like that's what's coming in. This is about the embracing the light and the dark, embracing the duality of this relationship, and being able to see it in terms of what is this teaching me, or what is this bringing me, right, into this Ace of Cups, into this new way of being. 6 of Cups. This person is definitely from your past, certainly from a past life. Of course they are. This is a very powerful soulmate on your path here. This could also be a twin flame, or someone that is in that frequency vibration for you. Eight of Cups, King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Cups. Okay, so I feel like this person is on their path. I also feel like they used to think they knew. They used to think they knew. They thought they knew everything, and now they're really learning that they have a lot to learn. Okay, and it's somebody who may have been in that space for quite some time. I feel like they have had a hard time embracing their true feelings about you. They have to learn how to do that. Okay, and a lot of it has to do with learning and healing and having regret for what happened in the past. This person also could have walked away from you because of their work or because of financial stability. And now they're realizing that that's not all it's cracked up to be. That's not the fulfillment of their life. The fulfillment of their life is more through the King of Cups and Ace of Cups here. Ace, 10, King, 6. These are like super powerful cups. Okay, so there is a new beginning here. I love this. I love this World card. Look at that. It's definitely a portal. Don't you see? It's definitely a portal that you're seeing and moving through. This also, same thing going on with the 10 of Cups. You see the circle imagery there of birthing something new. The Magician coming through the water. They've learned how to work with their own power, and they've seen themselves. I think the trigger that's going to come up is they may fall back into their ways around sex and running away and being, even though the feelings now have been revealed to them. You may fall back into the lack of compassion or the lack of forgiveness for this person. Okay? A new beginning. Okay. So what has to happen here is I feel like you might have to come back together in these seemingly newly enlightened places only to see, oh yeah, this person really has the power to send me right back to where I was. Okay, 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 5 of Cups. I do feel like they regret a lot of what happened before, and I think that that's why these aces are being presented to you right now. Okay, so I'm going to continue on with this reading. I'm going to look more at this person because I see King of Cups here. Just one more thing before I do go. They could also be walking toward you because of your increased stability. I feel like you might be the one who is appearing as the King of Pentacles to this person. All right, they might be walking toward you because of that, to have some kind of stability. All right, 10 of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles here, okay? So the ending is in the new beginnings, Cups and Pentacles. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, all right, I'm going to continue on. If you want to continue on with me, for whoever needs to hear this message, the link is below for you.